Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. I'm here with a video about the hair growth of women. So today I'm going to talk about hirsutism. Hirsutism is Hirsutism, and that is the excessive hair growth on unexpected areas of the body, such as the face, chest, and back of women. Um, her I don't know how to pronounce the word hirsutism. Like, I wrote down some stuff, so that's all I'm going to do today is read what I wrote down. As I read, I'll probably talk about some personal stuff. I honestly don't believe that hirsutism is what I have. I could have it, but I was never fully diagnosed with it. What I was diagnosed with is PCOS, and PCOS is something that causes hirsutism, but I'm not gonna talk about that today. Today we talk about hirsutism. Hirsutism is excessive hair growth on unexpected areas of the body, such as the face, chest, and back. Me, yes, I have hair on my face, clearly. I have hair on my chest, and yes, I have a lot of hair on my back, the top of my back. It's not my whole back, but it is the top of my back. Hirsutism can result from excess male hormones called androgens. It may be caused by certain medical conditions, or it may be inherited. So it is a possibility that if you don't have like a medical condition to have hirsutism, you could have inherited it. Androgens are testosterone and androstenedione. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a healthcare provider. I cannot pronounce these words. I'm just here to give the information. So basically, androgens is another name for testosterone. Androgens are present much higher levels in men than women, and they play an important role in male traits and reproduction activity. Androgens are crucial for men's sexual and reproduction function. They are also responsible for the development of secondary sexual characteristics in men, including facial and body hair growth and voice change. It also affects bone and muscle development and metabolism. Androgens are usually thought of as a male hormone, but the female body naturally produces a small amount of androgens as well. The female's body produce small amounts, and an amount on average of about 1/10 to 1/20th of the amount produced by the male body. Yeah, not me. The ovaries, adrenal glands, fat cells, and skin cells make the female's body supply of androgens. The ovaries convert testosterone into the female hormone estrogen. So females produce a higher level of estrogen than men, and men produce a higher level of testosterone than men. So basically, what this saying, when it's very rare for, well, it ain't that rare no more, but one out of 1 in 10 or out of 1 in 20, um, well, 1/10 or 1/20th of the amount that is produced in males should be produced in women, but sometimes we produce probably just about the same as much as men, if not, close to it or more. Like, some men probably have higher estrogen levels than testosterone levels, versus as to why they have more feminine characteristics and us females have more masculine characteristics. Like, it all plays into it. Okay. Hirsutism is stiff or dark body hair apparent on the body where women don't commonly get hair. Primarily the face, the chest, the lower abdomen, the inner thighs, and back when high. Okay. Yeah, when females have high androgen levels or high testosterone levels, it causes hirsutism, and other signs. There's other signs that develop as to women noticing they have hirsutism. Please excuse me. Half the time I can't read my own handwriting. That's sad. Yes, I know. But um, okay. So some of the other signs that may develop over time would be deepening of the voice. The balding, the acne. The decrease of breast size. I'm not that lucky because my breasts are, yeah, anyway. Increased muscle mass and a larger of the clitoris. Don't think I got that problem either, but anyway. It says causes of hirsutism. You got PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. That's what I call it. Polycystic ovary syndrome. It's where you have cysts on your ovaries and your ovaries are large, but I'm not going to take the time to discuss that today. I'll wait for another video. Something else that may cause hirsutism would be Cushing Syndrome, congenital adrenal hyperplasia, tumors, or medications. Cushing syndrome occurs when your body is exposed to high levels of the hormone cortisol. It can develop from your adrenal glands making too much cortisol or from taking medications such as prednisone over a long time. Some medications that can cause hirsutism. Some of the medications are anabolic steroids, testosterone, which is androgen or testin. I'm guessing that's some type of topical gel. Danazol, which is used to treat women with endometriosis. Minoxidil or Rogaine, DHEA, and it also says that if your partner uses topical products containing androgens, you can be affected as well through skin-to-skin contact. So even if you aren't, physically taking medication to help with whatever, whether it is to help with your testosterone level or your estrogen level, according to what I read, they said that the skin-to-skin contact, I'm guessing if they use something like the androgel, which is like a topical, something they put on outside of whatever for it to produce something internally, that's what caused, I don't think it would be bad, if your partner used it. I think you would still notice light symptoms. I don't think you would grow full hair growth like me or other females, but I feel like you still would have maybe a light mustache or, light hair growing if your partner uses those type of products. It says topical products, so that don't mean that if they taking testosterone pills that you might have it. That means the topical creams and stuff that they're using, or the medications that the doctor tell you that they don't have to take internally, they could just place on certain parts of their body to use. That could be what causes hirsutism. Sometimes hirsutism occurs with no identifiable cause. Other factors could influence your situation, such as family history, your ancestry, or and obesity. I said obesity, Lord. Obesity. So with your family history, conditions such as PCOS and congenital adrenal hyperplasia run in families. So, you may want to check to see, hey, is this something that's reoccurring in my family, like PCOS? That's nothing fun to play with. The congenital adrenal hyperplasia, I'm not familiar with that, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, my mom had it, so I'm gonna have it. No, it could skip you. It could skip you. It could skip your child, but it could get to your grandchild. It's just because stuff weren't in your family does not necessarily mean that every individual person in your family will catch it. I believe hirsutism and the PCOS may run in my family because family members spoke to me about it, but I believe I got it by the PCOS. It says as far as your ancestry, like if you don't know your history, that's something else to look at. It says women of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, and South Asian ancestry are more likely to have more body hair with no identifiable cause than other women. Check your history. The obesity, it says being obese causes increased androgen production, which can worsen um, hirsutism. Now, a lot of people don't realize that at a young age is when most of this stuff starts and develops, but you don't always recognize it until you get to an age to where you can be like, hey, what's going on with me? Like me, I started growing hair on my face when I was a teenager. I want to say like 14, 15, 16 years old. Like before I had like a full grown beard, and it started off with just a mole with two hairs coming out of it, and I had a mustache. And at a young age, you don't really know about this stuff. You don't really know that, oh, something's wrong with me, or this could be going on and that could be going on. A lot of stuff plays into certain diseases. It is not always just one particular thing. Like some of the risk factors would be well, not risk factors, but some of the stuff, like the aftermath of finding out you have this stuff, is like you it's emotional. Some people are self-conscious about it. A lot of people go in depression all the time, and having hair on your face as a woman, that is very depressing. Why? Because you walk around and you expect everybody to treat you like a regular human being, but yet they see your body type as a woman, and then they look at your face and they see hair all on your face, and it's like, ew. Like, that's something that people can't control, and I think it's time that more and more people are accepting to the fact that some women don't always want to shave their face. Some women don't always want to go every day or every other day having to buy a razor, or having to go to a barber shop or to the nail salon to get their face shaved. Like, not sometimes people get to a point where they have to accept it, and it's hard because you accept yourself as who you are, but then the world, they put on you that it's unacceptable. Like, how is it unacceptable to have a medical condition to where it forces you to go through the changes of a man, but you still have to live your life as a woman? Like, how is that? How can we control that? How can anybody say that, oh, you need to shave your face? Why? I didn't decide to be born with this. I didn't decide. Maybe as a young girl, the stuff I went through as a child, it brought different things on me, so it led up to it. Okay, I can change my past, but I can't always change my medical condition. Sometimes it gets hard. And I just think it's time that people accept everybody for who they are. It's like sometimes women have high testosterone levels and men have low testosterone levels. So it kind of counterplays, like, in my opinion anyway. A woman has high testosterone levels, so they're not necessarily developing as a woman fully. They're more so developing as a woman and have characteristics as a man. And a man with low testosterone levels, in my personal opinion, grow characteristics of a female while living as a man. Like, say for instance, a man has a high estrogen level. Okay, he may begin to develop breasts, and he may begin to be overly emotional because that's what's associated with a female, versus a woman who has testosterone levels. Like, we become infertile. We it's hard for us to have kids, and I'm pretty sure that people out there with high testosterone levels have kids, but it's not easy. You go through these doctors and clearly, they give you medication for something, but it it counterplays and the side effects are something else. They can give you a medication, like for instance, when you have endometriosis, they give you a medication for endometriosis, but that medication may cause excessive hair growth. Just like with PCOS, you get medication to help with your fertility, but the side effect is hair growth. Hence, the medication that some people take, causes extra hair growth. And it's crazy that as a woman, whether we take medicine or not, we are still subject to go through what to go through and have characteristics of men, just like men, depending on the medicine they do or don't take, your body counterplays, because from reading certain stuff, from my understanding, is like your body don't know what to pick up on. It's like, okay, this is level, so they not eating up greens. How do I know that I'm doing this for a man? I could be doing this for a woman. Up, bing, time to produce some woman characteristics. As women, like, I can honestly say for myself, like, I don't eat how I should. So my obesity and the PCOS plays a huge part in me having facial hair. And a lot of women, but at the end of the day, a lot of women don't want to accept the fact that their lifestyle may not be healthy. You know why? Because, oh, my ass fat. Oh, I got a nice body. Oh, I want that Coke shake. But you don't realize that you want it, but how you're going about getting it may not be healthy. Like, I could tell anybody, lose weight. I'm trying to lose weight, but clearly losing weight is not the only way that's going to minimize the hair growth or on your face or on your body. Like, granted, I just started losing weight, so I can't fully say that, but it's hard. And before 2021, like I've said, it's been plenty of times when I've been walking around out in public with hair all on my face. Like, why? Because I didn't want to shave. And why? Because I don't care about what nobody got to say about me. Like, you either gonna accept me for me, or you gonna keep walking past. And you do get the looks. You do get the side eyes and the head turns and the people furring up their face. Like, oh, hey, like, okay, I'm still human. I don't care if I'm a man or a woman, it don't matter. I'm still human. You still treat me with the same respect you want. It's just, I'm a woman with big breasts, with a mustache, and a beard. And a lot of us are tired of hiding it. Why? Because the world is changing, and everybody needs to be accepting to who we are. Like, that don't make me no different because I got hair on my face. How I'm not going through something? How that the medication I took 2 months ago didn't all of a sudden cause this? Granted, it didn't, but I'm just saying for people in general, like, you never know what somebody going through as to why they have a condition, a disease, a malfunction, or whatever. My thought is the hair all on my face. That's what I'm here to talk about. I done talked about it before. I done posted on my Facebook. Like, I don't care. I will walk around with my face looking like this till the day I die. And, you get the comments, girl, shave your face. Or, ha, you tripping. Or, you ugly. Like, I don't care. And I've seen posts on Snapchat about women who have facial hair, and they don't care. If I gotta walk around every day like this, accept me for who I am. Me and anybody else out there. Like I said, one day there's gonna be a 8-year-old girl out there wondering why I have hair on my face. Well, why she has hair on her face. And her parents may not be able to explain it because they don't know themselves. Everybody goes around listening to a doctor, looking for a diagnosis, when sometimes it's deeper than that. That doctor gonna tell you what they want you to hear, because at the end of the day, they still gotta get a paycheck. So they may not give you a full answer. They may not tell you, oh, yes, this is what you need to do, A, B, C, and D, because they still got to get a paycheck. They still have to give you that prescription and charge your insurance for them to get paid. It's up to you to do your own research, and it's up to everybody to accept everybody for who they are as they are. Okay? November 2021. My name is Thina Johnson. I'm here for a reason. I'm here with a cause. Like, I'm not here to take away from the real reason of No Shave November. I'm here to bring awareness to the fact that us women can't always control what the fuck we go through.